Hold on, y'all. Let me put my purse in the house. No, I just left the card table. Why the oh, Lynn, somebody must be on live. Lynn on live, y'all. Hey, Crystal. I ain't losing but $20, so I ain't worried about that. Oh, Lynn on live, okay. Yeah, but I left because my mama. Well, I ain't gonna say she did nothing, but it was just she just be pissing me off. Like all that damn yelling and call and stuff, it didn't cause for and all that. Nothing much. Pity pat. Guess I go take me a shower later. I just want to got me a pack of cigarettes today because I'm getting ready to have a surgery and I just want to just enjoy one more pack before I actually start. They be playing it too over there, but I don't know how to play. With my surgery, 3 months. And I'll be done smoking cigarettes for a month, so I'm getting a back lift and lipo. I said I'm still gonna go to Vegas for my birthday, so that way I can just sit on down and go get my surgery. And then just go from there. Yeah, I'm alright though, y'all. Just aggravated. I ain't gonna go to Colorado for my birthday. It's too cold up there. Yeah, back lift. Like this fat right here, I got loose skin. A lot of loose skin. Like my belly and all that stuff is loose skin. When I eat a lot of food and stuff, that's when I look way much more. Well, I'm big, but I gained some weight back, but I ain't gained over 10 pounds back. 10. That's a lot, but it'll be gone and stuff. So the back lift pretty much they're gonna take this buccal fat, which is this, out, They're going to remove this, the male titties. So pretty much cut my nipples out. I mean, not cut my nipples out, but, you know, open up this fat right here, take it all out. Y'all, the live just cut off on me. The live just cut off. I don't know what's going on. It just snatched it off. Can y'all see me? Yeah, I was in pain after the surgery was because I ended up opening up because I walked so fast. I walked so fast and stuff like that. And when I walked so fast, I ended up I walked so fast and I had ended up opening up, and when I opened up, that's when the real pain started kicking in. I wasn't in pain after surgery. I was cool with surgery and stuff like that, but now it's like by me being so big, like I never showed nobody my before pictures. I never show anybody my before pictures. I showed y'all, I did do a before thing, but I had to delete it. But you will see how like my back was made. Like my back was really like lopsided. Like one side was going up, going down. That's what made me think I had the scoliosis stuff. But I don't think I got scoliosis. I think my spine is fine. But I was afraid the first time because it was my first surgery. So I told them, don't touch these. Let this stay. Don't touch my arms. Don't touch my chin. Just stay below the belt. And that's what they did. They stayed below. They listened to what I told them to do. But they wanted me to do this. They wanted me to do the arms. They wanted me to do this. They wanted to take all of this. But they told me to come back and get the back lift because they see like the parts. I was so big, so removing that big ass stomach off of me, you know, they couldn't just, some things they probably just couldn't do. But that fat that I had in my belly, like, I couldn't lose it. Nothing was leaving away. Nothing. Nothing was leaving away. And it was like making me, hey, Will Esther. So, I ended up when I had the tummy tuck. You can see the scars here. There's the tummy tuck scar. But my tummy tuck is not like it's a tummy tuck, but it's not like a tummy tuck to me because a lot of people that get tummy tucks, they like you don't see the extra fat like I have. I have the extra fat because I had a big ass belly, and this right here is loose. All this is loose skin, and I ain't gonna say it's loose skin, but it's flabby. All this is flabby, so this can leave, and it won't be hard for it to go. And then this right here, and that way I have the, it probably can like go up here, take this on out. But once you lift this part up and pull this and take where this is going to be gone, all this is going to be gone. So then my belly will sit up how it's supposed to sit up. Because my body is like, all of this is weighing down. All of this, the boobies. This is weight, this is pounds. So it's holding all of this down, which making it look like, okay, I don't see a difference. You see what I'm saying? So once this get cut off, and they pull that skin tight and sew me back up at the back, because that's what they're going to do with the back lift, all of it will be, like, lifted. So all of this is, like, sagging right now. So once they cut that off, all of this is going to, you see how this is? You see how I'm pulling it up? Once that's pulled up and they do that lipo there and stuff like that, that way you will be able to see the BBL more. All of that'll be gone because the BBL is there. But you just can't tell it. You can't tell it. I didn't want it to be, noticeable. But it's natural. So nobody knows I got a fat transfer. But I did. Because if you look at my before picture, you will see why I didn't have fat at. I didn't have no fat. Back then my booty was never jiggly. And when you touch it on it, it wasn't like you wasn't touching shit. But now, if you touch on it, the bitch is jiggling. You can mush that bitch. And Sabrina was feeling on my booty. They was like, why I feel like that, you know? But that's just that fat transfer, my love. And I'm probably gonna get another fat transfer, but then again, I may not, because I may not have time to do my wood therapy. That sounds scary, watching all the way from Georgia. No, it's not scary. It's just that I'm doing what's right. I know that I'm plus size, and it's just not fair. It's not. But I know I'm plus size. About me being plus size, it's gonna take 2 rounds. And a lot of people saying don't rely on surgery, don't do this and don't do that. I'm gonna be totally fine. And let me also tell y'all these exact words. When I go into surgery, I'm not gonna let y'all know. But if I don't make it out of surgery, trust me, everything is already written out. Everything is already done. So what I want for y'all to know, y'all will have that. But I'm not thinking like that. You see what I'm saying? But still, again, whatever is God's decision, however God want me to leave out of here, that's how I'm going to leave. So don't be mad about the situation. Oh, I wish he would have never got that surgery if something do go wrong. So don't be mad about it. That's why I can't really tell y'all the day I'm having it, because y'all be like, oh my God, TC, is TC okay? Is TC okay? Is TC all right? No, I'm going to be all right, because I'm going in with God. You know, I'm going in with God. Yeah, God forbid, you know, any wrong movements and stuff, but still, again, I'm doing what's best for me. So I don't want my supporters to be mad or angry. You know, if something ever was to happen, I want y'all to know, like, you know, don't worry about me. Because, trust me, you will see me whenever you see me. But still, again, you're going to see me come back on that live. That's what we're gunning for. But like I said, me, death comes and it goes. And I accept what God, I'm not saying that God is going to take me away from surgery. But I'm just telling you all, let you all know I'm okay. I'm doing what's best for me. Yes, I know I'm overweighted. Yes, I know you know, I smoked a lot of cigarettes and stuff. I know I do all that stuff like that. And it may be unhealthy and I eat unhealthy and stuff like that. But this surgery right here that you see was just a rough draft to me. You know, I mean, you see a little difference, you don't feel the difference, but I'm not comfortable with it because all of the fat is still hanging off the side. My back is still big. So I want to get the back lift. The doctor told me he want to do the back lift. The back lift is going to be nothing but him cutting the fat off my back. And that's going to be a quick surgery. I'm not getting what y'all think I'm going to go get and just get a whole full body. No, I'm not. They want to get my chin. They want to get my arms, the flanks right here up on my thigh. The inner thigh, the piece that y'all see hanging out. And we're not doing a fat transfer. Because they already told me what I need to do for a fat transfer. So I may make that the 3rd round. If I may not do another fat transfer. I don't want a big old humongous booty that I'm already not need. I'm fine with, you know, with the one I got. It's just that I want to proportion and tone the top part because I can't lose it. It's hard. And y'all telling me, you know, this, that, and the third, but let me just do what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going to leave here until God ready for me. But like I say, you know, it's up to God. But I know I go into the surgery room with God, and God knows that, you know, he knows what I went through the first surgery. Oh, yes, Kathy, I know I'm a wise person and stuff like that. Yes, I'm going to eat right and everything after the surgery because I feel much more better. My clothes will fit me more better. I mean, my clothes fit me good now, but it's just that I want to get this off. You see here? I don't wear bras. And y'all always say, boy, you need a bra. Your titty's so big. I'm getting them removed. And I'm not doing it because of y'all. This is something that I'm just ready for. At first, I wasn't ready for it. But now, since, you know, the belly is already not, you know, there a lot like it was. Because I was pregnant. And I've been like that for years. And y'all seen how big my belly is. You was able to lift that bitch up. My nephew used to always go up under my stomach and push up. And, Bye, you don't have a big stomach? And I said, no, Uncle got it cut off, you know. But still, again, let me do what God want me to do. Right, any surgery is risky. It's just that a lot of y'all folks on here, y'all always say, you know, TC, don't get no surgery. Don't do this. Don't go to this. Nah, I'm not going to let nobody tell me what to do. God is with me. And trust me, I want to be a model. Me and God already having this conversation. You know, I don't have to have it with y'all, but I'm having it with God. And by me talking with God, God has me. So I want y'all to know that. Don't let people scare you off from a surgery because Jackie O'Neal, not Jackie O'Neal, the girl Jackie, she passed away. But trust me, The place that I go have surgery at, they're just not cutting on people. Oh, I'm big, I want this. Nah. You got to get your blood work. Your cardiologist got to come in and say, hey, let me check your heart. Your heart is beating normal. You got a good heart. If your heart is not good, they're going to tell you, okay, well, we only can do one procedure. Can't do 2 procedures or 3, but the limited amount of procedures you can get is 3. That's going to be lipo, back lift, and the chin lipo. I mean, where the lipo, the back lift, and maybe a little fat added to the back. So I just want y'all to know that. So just let me do what I want to do. That's why I can't tell y'all the day I'm going into surgery. I won't be able to tell y'all that. I'm not telling nobody. I'm doing it the same way I did it last time. Nobody knew I had surgery. Only when I came back on there live, they said that boy the one had surgery. I knew it was something because the way I was worried, because that was my first surgery. But now I know what I need to do. I need to go get this chin gone, cousins. I want to be a model. It's about me wanting to be a model and stuff like that. I got to do what's best for me. Just do what you did the first time. Yeah, I'm moving inside. Don't nobody know when I'm having surgery. My mama going with me, and I got a couple friends that's getting work done too. So like I said, I'm going to get my surgery, and I don't care what nobody say. Let me tell you something. If you're praying against me, oh, I hope he die, or I hope he this, I hope he that. Whatever you're praying against me, baby, just trust and believe, love. Just know that TC was 20 years old. Well, 21 years old, because I'll be 21 when I get it. But TC, 21 years old, and that bitch, you better know. It will only be one me. You know. I accept, you know, it's in God's hands. It ain't in my hands. Once I step into doing what I'm doing, and the doctor already told me what I'm doing, that's why I'm taking 3 months. Now, from now all the way up until when I'm feeling like I want to have my surgery. You know, I'm going to go have my surgery. But I'm going to do what's right. I'm going to go to the gym. Start working. I'm going to start detoxing on my tea more and stick to my diet. I'm going to stick to my diet and not go back to cigarettes. So that's why I'm smoking now. Because I just want to, you know, just smoke. Just, you know, calm me down and get my life back together because I'm just not ready. And yes, I was offered the gastric sleeve before I was even offered a tummy tuck. I told them no because I don't want to go back home with this fat on me. They took it off. And I'm going to be just fine. So I want my supporters to know that. Don't worry about TC. The only thing you can do is wish me the best. And just wish me a safe healing. But the first time y'all seen me struggling was because I opened up on my own. I opened up on my own. I never had a major surgery. That was my first ever major surgery in my life. And I had to have that. I had a major surgery, and it's like trauma. So your body is going up under trauma, right? With the needles and all that stuff, and the knives and all that. So you're going up under trauma. So trust me, the cardiologist is gonna let me know your heart is good, your this is good, your that is good. I know what I did. I was 400 pounds, and I laid down, and they told me you were so young and you did so amazing for your age. And I was like, wow. What they tell you is, if you are a bleeder, if you start bleeding a lot, they will stop your surgery. They will stop it because they don't want you to bleed too much. But I'm not as big as I was, you know. So that's why I'm saying they want me to stop smoking. I have to stop smoking because, you don't want to, like, I ain't going to say risk your surgery, but, you won't heal this properly. So you got to stop. Definitely, I would definitely have to make sure I have support. But I'm going to go to a recovery house and stay for 5 days. And then I'm going to go back home. But the only thing I want y'all to know is don't worry about TC. TC will be fine. Me and God is having conversations every night. Or every time a surgery come across my mind and stuff like that. I know what parts I need to be done, what need to be worked on. And y'all have seen me going to the gym. Y'all have seen me trying to start a diet. And I'm losing weight and gaining it right on back. Losing weight, gaining it right on back. I want to be in the 200s, and that's why I need to go to the 200s so my clothes can fit me more better. Like this is just not supposed to be here. I'm a male. But, I wanted it to stay, but I want this gone. This has to go. This right here has to go. because this is weighing down on me and it's causing my belly to stick out. And I don't want it to stick out. Yeah. Thank you, James. So, like I said, you know, people say move inside of this, that, and the third, but let me tell you something. What God got for me, nobody else can stop it. So, like I said, if y'all words were praying against somebody and this and that like that, and you think God gonna listen to you, then so be it. You will fall in that hole before I fall in. Always remember that, boo. Always remember that. When you pray against somebody, you will fall first, and especially when you're fucking with TC. Because guess what? You're gonna fall first. I won't fall. You're gonna fall. Watch. I'm not going to goals. I do have goalies. I do. Those goalie bears, they actually help me. But like I say, after I'm done with this pack of cigarettes, I'm on it. I just want to enjoy my 21st birthday. And I'm going to, you know, work out, and do what I need to do. Thank you, Carmeletta. Hey, Ashley cousin, how you doing? You gonna do well this time? Yeah, I'm gonna do way better than I did the first time, because I'm already smaller. Okay, y'all see that, but I'm still bad, Bill. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it because of y'all say that, because I'm okay. Baby, I'm okay. Do I need to show you my titty? I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just that this right here has to go. Y'all remember I had a big ass hole in my back. Like, y'all know how this part right here was. It's still there, but it ain't there. This has to go. This has to go, cousin. This fat back, it have to go. The fat back have to go. And the neck, the chin. So y'all can be able to see the neck, and then I can, look. You see how this high pigmentation is? See how dark my neck is? Once I lose that weight and stuff like that, all this gonna get back lighter. I never had a light neck. Well, yes, I did. But, you know, as I got bigger and got into depression and went through depression and ate, everything just started the discoloration. So once this is done, I can work on me and work on what I want to do. You know? So let me just do what I want to do. This is my life. If y'all want to see me work, then I got to get this weight off me. If you want to see me stand for long periods of time, I got to get this weight off me. Yeah, my stomach is flat, but still again, Kiara, I'm still working. Look, I had lipo on my back. That's what people don't know. I had that. You can see a little mark. Hold on. You see how this is? You see how these rolls is? This has to go, cousin. This has to go. Once this is gone, when this is gone, all of this was pulled up, right? And you will see it. I'm telling y'all what I know. The thighs are leaving. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting a back lift and buccal fat removal, which is this, titty fat removal. It's called buccal fat for a male, I guess, or for a female too, you know. She said, I started back at Walmart, yeah. And you know how it is at Walmart. They don't want y'all sitting down doing nothing. I'm going to look good. I'm going to look really, really good. That's too much. Just do the gastric. I'm not doing the gastric sleeve. Let me ask you this, see. Why should I do a gastric sleeve? So I can be out here sick as a dog. Why should I do a gastric sleeve? Just ask me, am I really, really that wide? Gastric sleeve is not for our size. I don't care what nobody say. It's not for me. The gastric sleeve is for those people that are big, that's in a bed, that cannot move. They can't really do much exercise and move the whole body. They only can do their feet because they sit in the bed. They sit in the bed. They moving their feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they doing arm rotation, and the fat still just there. Everything is still there. That's for them to go lay down to stop them from eating, because they sitting in the bed and they can't eat all. The only thing they're doing is eating all day. I don't sit up and eat all day. I only eat one time a day. Me. And that's not healthy. But that's what I'm doing. I've been doing that ever since the surgery because I can't eat all that food like I used to eat. Shit, a bitch like me, I used to eat 9 cheeseburgers, 9 double cheeseburgers. What they make there? 18 damn pieces of meat. 18 pieces of meat up on them double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. And number 10 was the McChicken. Because I wanted a little chicken too. I know it's not true. I ain't going to say it's not true, but the doctors will still do it for y'all. But I'm just still saying, but I don't think that surgery is just for us. For us people that we can get up and we can go to the gym. Like, be for real. I know that's not true, it's my opinion. Let me put it that way. It's my opinion. I feel like it's just not for us because we can get up and go, get out of our bed every morning. We can go, and we're not handicapped. Some of us are not handicapped, but some people go get the gastric. Oh, I want to just stop. But you can do that yourself. It's a mind thing. I'm only eating 1 time a day. I'm telling myself, okay, 1 time a day, TCU full. Drink your water, go get you some fruit, whatever, eat on it, and this, that, and the third. But us, we can go to the gym. We just choose not to. But your mind says, oh, well, let me go get this surgery. But when y'all think about gastric sleeve, do you not think that's cosmetic? Because it is. It's not considered as cosmetic, but it is. You're getting a surgery to lose those pounds. You're getting a surgery. You're getting help. And it's okay. Everybody thinks something is wrong with a surgery when people going to go get BBLs and going to go get titty lifts and implants and back lifts and liposuction and teeth done and stuff like that. Everybody feel like, oh, it's bad. You know, I don't have to get my teeth done. My teeth is fine. I'm fine with the teeth that I have. I'm cool. I got a pretty smile. I got pretty lips. I wanted to get my nose done, but I don't see nothing wrong with the nose now. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get my chin done. I want to get my face done to make me look like, like that. I want to look like that. But still, again, it's not cosmetic, but insurance covers. Yeah, insurance do cover gastric, and insurance also cover tummy tucks. But it's the way you have to do it. It's really not legal, but they get it done. Insurance does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. Like, no matter what I say, y'all trying to make it seem like the OTC, but I'm really speaking facts, and y'all know it. Y'all know I'm speaking facts. Because if you 200-something pounds and you going to get a fucking gastric sleeve, and, I just want to eat 1 time a day. And then when you're sick and you can't eat nothing but a piece of steak or put it in your mouth and can't even chew it and just suck on it, I'm full. I ain't got time for that shit. I keep telling y'all that. I don't have time for that. I'm already got loose skin on me. The skin that was left from when I was, that damn big. So this is what I'm going to go get removed. I'm getting a back lift. That's what I'm getting. And y'all folks just going to continue to say this and say that. Oh, go get the gastric sleeve. The problem is not me eating. That's not the problem. Just because y'all see me so big, or y'all, you getting bigger in your face, this and that, I'm on steroids, bitch. So I'm going to gain weight. On and off. Until I stop taking them. I'm not going to go get sick from a gastric sleeve. I'm not getting my knock knees fixed, Lisa. And that's the thing. That's the same thing they tell Rolly. Oh, go get your knees fixed. Go get that. No, she don't have to go get her knees fixed. I'm not going to put myself through something that you all are not going to be here on my body to try to assist me with. My knees going to be knocked for the rest of my life. And I'm not going to get them fixed. Ain't nothing wrong with my knees. I'm cool. They knocking, but guess what? It ain't stopping me from walking. It ain't stopping me from driving. I don't have leg problems. I don't have to, my leg hurt. I'm fine with my chopsticks. I'm fine with it. And y'all folks not going to make me get my knees done because that's going to cause me to have to go to therapy. Going to have to cause me to learn how to walk all over again with the new legs. To stand up. And what if God just put me down and say, well, you know what, you got you to fuck with your knees at this young age. I mean, this big age. You to fuck with your knees. Now I to fuck with my knees and now I can't walk again. Now I'm trapped in the bed for the rest of my life. I'm not going to put myself through situations. I'm not going to put myself through situations. And y'all think it's funny, but it's not funny. Because people out there that's really suffering from fucking food addictions and shit like that. But I'm not suffering from it no more. Because I know how much to eat, I know when to eat, and I know what not to eat. I know what I'm for now. At first, I couldn't feel that shit. Because their belly was so full out here. And even the fat people that sits up in the restaurants and stuff, oh, I'm not going to eat this. And, baby, as soon as they get in the car, they eating. They ashamed of their weight. They're ashamed because the stomach already sitting up on their pussy and over their pussy and sit up on top of their lap and stuff like that. So that's why I'm going to eat. I'm full. I'm going to take this time. But they eating when they get in the car. They just don't want to be seen eating. But me, I ain't going to hold it back. I ain't going to hold it back, bitch. When I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. And you're going to see me with this 15 pieces of chicken. I can't eat that no more. But I bet you I eat it. And y'all know that's the truth. But you don't want to hear the truth. I used to eat every day on Deron, you know it. I used to eat every day up on this damn live. Every single day you see me eating Popeyes. Every single day. Large Cajun rice with gravy. I only ate 3 pieces of chicken today, and that was earlier today on live. And I'm still not hungry. Because I'm posturing myself from stop eating all the food late at night and stop doing this, stop doing that. I can have a mind that can tell me that. Just like our minds tell us to go get the gastric sleeve, and our minds tell us to go get BBLs and liposuction and tummy tucks and facelifts and back lifts, nose jobs and teeth done, veneers, this, that, and that. Let my mind tell me whatever the fuck I want to get. I'm not going to let you tell me to go get a gastric sleeve. Everybody told me, Tobiase, get the gastric sleeve first, then go and get your surgery. No, I went with my first mind. And that was for me to get that tummy tuck and get the fat remover off of my belly. And guess what? I'm fine. I can move. I can walk. My back don't hurt me. My back don't hurt me. I'm still active. I was still a big active bitch. But y'all supposed to act like I'm fucking big as a love seat. Like I'm this old TC. You can't even fit inside you can't even fit up on my sofa. Or, bitch, I drive a Tajo and I'm still driving in my car. And I fit in Jello, lit ass motherfucking beat a bug. So what that tells you? I'm just big at the top. And I want to get it done. And I'm going to get it done. And you will see. So hate on me. Don't piss on me. Do whatever you want to do. Just trust me. I serve a God. And God sits high and look low. And anything that you're praying against, baby, trust me, it will not work, bitch. You're going to fall first before I will. Always remember that. And I want you to let it sink in your head. Rather said, don't upset yourself. Do you, my love. I know I don't know explanation, Renzo, how you doing, but I'm just still saying, they getting on my nerves because these people on here, they telling me to go get a gastric, telling me to get my knees fixed. I'm not getting my knees fixed. These men is not complaining about my knees. They're not. Nobody's complaining about my knees, but people who have, like, okay, yeah, you walking right, but guess what? I'm strong as fuck. I can walk in heels. But yes, my knees do stop me from walking in heels sometimes because I have to stop certain times because I have to make sure my feet is getting up on the thing because my neck is like my knees are going in. So when I wear my heels and stuff like that, you know, it's kind of hard. But I know how to spread my knees apart and do a walk to keep myself going and walking. I'm okay. I can walk in heels. I can do jumping jacks. I can run. I can walk stairs. I don't have to get nobody to push me around. I'm not disabled. Like that, to the point where my legs are stopping me from walking. I'm okay. Now, you got people that are not their knees are going in like this. Their knees are going in like this. And you got people walking like this, and you will see them walking like this. Do I walk like that? No, I do not. You know I don't walk like that. I don't walk nothing like that. I walk really straight. Well, us knock-knee people, we think we walking straight, but we're really not. From the back, you will see us, you know, like that. You will see that little walk. But other than that, I feel like I'm walking totally fine. And the more weight I'm losing, my knees are unlocking. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know if insurance cover facelift. I don't know. I don't think they do. That's cosmetic. They don't. Insurance don't cover cosmetic, but that's for broke bitches. I'm gonna say it that way. And I ain't saying I got a lot of money because I don't. But I'm just saying for bitches that won't. You know, the insurance pay for stuff, or y'all really be mad because you want a tummy tuck, you want a BBL, you want lipo shit, and when they hit you with that big ass quote, you can't do it. But yes, you can. You ain't got to get your surgery right now. Get it later. Save up your money for you to get it. But y'all get mad because Medicaid ain't paying for the shit. That's what y'all mad about. So your only option is a gastric sleeve because it's free. You ain't paid for shit. Knock knees don't stop no show. Because that's what divas fucking do. See, you funny as hell. Tell it like it is. Hello, not Medicaid. Yeah, that's what they want, meaning they want it free. So that's why they get mad at the other girls that got BBLs and stuff like that. It don't matter how people BBLs look. You know, a lot of BBLs are looking good right now and stuff like that. Sometimes it don't fit everybody's body and stuff like that, and it's not needed for everybody's body. But still, at the end of the day, y'all be mad and y'all be jealous and be talking about people. Oh, that ain't no but a plastic doll. Oh, it ain't real. Mine's real. Mine's real. I ain't getting no cards in. Oh, mine's real. That's how y'all do. But you only mad because you really want that shit, but you can't get it, and you're mad because Medicaid ain't paying for it. But okay, if the shoe fit, wear it. I know I probably stepped on a couple of you motherfuckers' toes with the knock knees. I had a fat transfer. I did. Chanel, Chanel, Chanel. That's my song. Chanel, Chanel, Chanel. Y'all been be mad for what? Shit, the damn lights. God damn, they got them lights right over there. Hello, love. You look great. TC, stop letting these negative people tell you anything about your personal life, love, for real. That's why I'm not worried about it. That's why I'm not worried about it, baby. I won't even be on Facebook for my birthday. I'm gonna be on there for my birthday. After that, baby, I'm gonna go apply for my job and go get ready for my job. Surely. When you see me, baby, I better had that back lip. I better had it. Don't get your hopes up. Everything will be all right. I know it's gonna be all right. And I'm not letting nobody get in my head. That's the first thing that people like to do. Soon as I told people, I didn't want nobody to know I was having surgery. Soon as somebody found out, oh, my cousin went down and she died on the table, but they brought her back. Oh, my cousin went down and she didn't make it off the table. Oh, you heard about Kanye West's mama? She died on that table. She did this. Baby, I'm not Kanye West's mama. I'm not that cousin that went up on that table and died and they brought her back. I'm not none of them people. I'm God's child too, just like you are. Right, Manny. I ain't following no fucking society. I ain't following society. I'm doing what TC want to do. Like I said, I used to eat 9 cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers and a whole damn McChicken. A whole McChicken and cheese on that bitch with extra mayo. And I used to sit up there and eat around the clock. No matter what time it was, no matter, I wanted it. I wanted it. And that's when you're dealing with depression and just dealing with stuff in your life and your bill, you was broke as a joke. You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. And now that God blessed you and God, you know, everything is just going so good in your life, so you want to just live your life. You only get one. We don't know if we'll be able to live this shit again. But y'all folks sitting up on here want to judge me for what I want to do. Because you're jealous. And that's just the real thing. Y'all say ain't nobody jealous, ain't nobody this. Yes, you are. Because you're trying to stop me from doing something that can better me. Yeah, nobody in my family even knows of my surgery I'm having soon. I don't. Exactly. That's it. I had people, my aunties and everything telling me, oh, no, don't go. Don't go. Don't get that surgery. And then they try to bring up stuff that happened in the places you're going and stuff like that. That's to make you scared. No. Baby, truck drivers drive overseas and all over the state. All over the world. And don't nothing happen to them. Some have heart attacks behind the wheel. Die. Some have accidents. Die. Just like we can. We can go out in the car right now. And, you know, God forbid that for anybody up on the live that's watching me or anybody, you know, right now, you know. But still, accidents happen in life. You know. What's the difference of me going to Mexico to a person going to Miami? What's the difference? No, but the doctor, some doctors cannot just handle big bitches. But some doctors have been in the industry for so long and behind BMIs and shit like that, that don't matter. Long as your health is in order, you don't have diabetes, long as you don't have high blood pressure, if you got high blood pressure, stuff like that, it's under control and stuff like that, the doctor's not going to sue you no wrong. They know this shit. They went to school for 4 years or more to learn about this shit. They not going to do that. Now, sometimes doctors do make mistakes. But if they do make a mistake, guess what? And if they can't fix it, it's just what it meant for them to fix it, because God is working through those doctors. But y'all folks think y'all know so much stuff. Don't tell me to work out, love. I'm not you, bitch. I don't walk to the corner store because I ain't got a ride. I'm not you, T. Bryant. I go to my gym and work out on that treadmill. That's all I do. And y'all tell me something, oh, you want to go on because it's cheaper? Yeah, it's a little cheap or whatever like that, because they not charging me $4,000 for this procedure, $4,000 for that procedure, $4,000 for that. No, I'm not going to pay that much money. No. Do what makes you happy. I hate the way they treat Miss Netta. I wish I had the nerves to get it done. Even if your nerves is bad, I have bad anxiety. So, you know I'm over there breathing hard. Can I get some water? They gave me some calming medicine. So I really wasn't even worried about it. I was relaxed. I was able to wake up and tell them, hey, I can't breathe. I woke up when I felt like I was, you know, I'm asleep, but still again, I was up. I told them. I said, I can't breathe. Because I was sitting on my back, I had all this stomach. And you know a lot of people when they lay on their back and stuff like that. And Rolly looks amazing. She didn't care what y'all folks said, and I'm glad that girl did her shit. They talking about go get your knees fixed. I hope she don't go fuck with her knees. Because when she was big as a house, she still ain't stop. It still ain't stop her from pulling them in, or it still ain't stop her from breathing, or stop her from going into McDonald's, or then still stop her from driving, and stop her from being the star that she is. And people just want to be. And that's because she want to show off about it, this and that. You got bitches being negative. I don't care about you bitches being negative about me. Because I'm going to do what TC going to do regardless. I'm going to do what TC going to do regardless. You bitches are mad because you can't do it. That's what it is. Probably praying for a car accident or praying for a settlement. That's probably what you're praying for, because you need the money. Shit. That's what you're doing. You're praying for. Oh, Lord. Send me $10,000. Lord, send me $20,000. Lord, send me this. I promise when I get this money, I'm going to do this and do that. Baby, let me tell you something. You got to manifest that shit. When you talk to God, you got to be for real. Yeah, I talked to God and said, God, I'm done. I'm done smoking cigarettes. I'm done smoking cigarettes. But guess what? He not going to stew me wrong. He know I have a problem. He know I have a problem. But when I told God to bless me, I did what he wanted me to do. And I ain't moved wrong in nobody's eye. Nobody. I'm doing what he wants me to do. I'm not going to let nobody motherfucking be mean to me and just treat me in a kind of way, because I will, you know, cuss a motherfucker out. But what I will say is, mad because Medicaid ain't going to pay. Let's pin it, cousin. Let's pin it. They mad because Medicaid ain't going to pay. And you talking something, ooh, you need to be humble, babe. Ooh, you need to shut the fuck up talking to me, babe. That's what you need to do. And go talk to your real baby, bitch. And leave me alone. Y'all be up on here trying to tell a grown-ass motherfucker what to motherfucking do. But can't even tell your motherfucking child to motherfucking get up in their damn geometry class and motherfucking make straight A's. Half of y'all don't give a fuck about your kids. But y'all up on here trying to worry about somebody else's child. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, boo. Worry about them kids. Send them to school. I already got my high school diploma. That's all I need right now. Thank you, Alicia, for the 25th star. You ain't got to send no stars. That's what you do. Tell them little pissy-ass kids and shitty-ass kids. Tell them to get their damn shit together. That's what you do. Tell your kids that. And this is not referring to people that are being positive. These are for the negative bitches. I'm going to hit them where it hurt at. I'm going to hit them where it hurt at. Because I ain't got no kids. And you can say anything about my nephew, but I promise you, bitch, line your child up and line my motherfucking nephew up right there beside him, and I guarantee you that motherfucker gonna tell you some shit. So I ain't worried about that. He's advanced, bitch. Crown and Coke had it. Y'all be so worried about the wrong damn thing and ain't worried about their damn kids. Kids bringing F's homes up on their report cards, this, that, being held back, going to summer school. You got some that don't even bring backpacks to school and wearing the same damn clothes every damn day, thinking they thugs and shit like that, going out of the motherfucking school and ain't doing shit. That's cheating on somebody, cheating on their classmate paperwork. I ain't gonna say I ain't do it, but shit, I'm just still saying. You got something like that with the earbuds in their ear. Listen to NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy got a career, baby. No matter if he ain't graduated or not, baby, he out of school. He got kids and he got money. He can take care of his family. He can do what he needs to do. But you sitting up there listening to him, trying to be like him at a young age, and then boom, bam, you end up in jail. Oh, NBA Youngboy went to jail. I guess I'm going to go to jail too before I graduate. You know. So I'm just saying. You tell me. You tell me, boo. Man sitting up there beating you left to right, and you coming up on my live trying to tell me what the motherfucker do. But then when your motherfucking family tell you to leave your man alone, but I love him. He love me. But he to beat your ass left to right and left you right here with 2 black eyes, and then you motherfucking going right back to him. But then you trying to come up on my line and try to tell me to go get a Gastric. Oh, you too big. You need to do this, you need to do that. But bitch, I wonder what you doing. Sitting down like this with a motherfucking hump on your back too? At the damn table trying to peel green. Hold on, y'all. We got to get the food stamp car. We got to go. We done left the macaroni and cheese. We done left the milk. Let me go get that milk. You know, come on now. But you up on here trying to tell me something. Come on now. I don't hate my life. I love it. Girl, how do I hate my life because I'm going to make changes for my body? I fucked up. God gave me a body, a small-ass body. I fucked up. Because I didn't know that the foods that was going in my mouth, the candy, the chips, the cookies, and all that stuff. Yeah, but they tell me don't eat that because the candy bad for your teeth. Yeah, the food bad. They didn't tell me that as a child. They only told me that the candy was bad for me. And I sat up there and ate chips. Oh, you can eat some, but you can't eat too much of it. And I used to eat too much of it, which led me to be that big. I messed up. And I tried way before time. Time and time again, I started dieting. Started going to lose weight. I'm headed to the gym. I'm walking. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I did everything I needed to do. And I said, you know what, God? I may need a little push. I never wanted to have surgery. I was one of the ones that said I never get surgery. I never get surgery. And look at me. I went and had surgery to get down to the size I'm at now. And I'm doing good. I'm fine. I done gained all my weight back, and I'm okay. You know the shoes fit them, Cal. But I'm just saying, y'all supposed to be sitting up on here worrying about the wrong thing. Oh, you hate your life. You must hate yours too. You said after you abuse your body with having children, right? Oh, you ain't gonna talk about that, huh? And this is, well, again, this is not for the people that are being positive. This is for the ones that's being negative. And let us just sit down and hit them where it hurt it. You must hate your life. You ain't give a fuck about that man fucking on you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You ain't care about that man fucking on you. Some of y'all ain't even graduate. But I'm out here trying to tell me what the fuck to do. Exactly, Tanisha. I don't want to have children. My mind is made up. I'm going to adopt children. That's what I'm doing. And I told God, I said, God, I don't want any children. I love children, but I don't want children of my own. Because I've seen black men and, other races or anything. I've seen men in today's society deal with a whole bunch of stuff from baby mamas with being on child support. They got to pay this, they got to pay that. They got to do this and they got to do that and stuff like that. And then I told God I don't want children. That's what I told him. And when you talk to your father and you talk to God and communicate with him like you communicate with that man, asking him for dick. Or when you asking that man, oh, I want a baby. Like, ooh, I want to get married. I want to do this. And I'm only saying towards women because I only got women up on this motherfucker besides the males and stuff that be up on here. But they ain't go really tight and stuff like that. But I got to just, go for the women real quick. I'm just trying to be fucking for real. I want to adopt children to help them out until they, grown up. But if I can't handle the child, I will take that child back and get another one. Ace, you shouldn't worry about when I'm going to go be a bus driver. You should be worrying about what the fuck you doing and what you driving. Don't worry about me, baby. Trust me. I will always be straight. Even without Facebook. Trust me. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? So it don't matter what y'all folks say. You talking to somebody who ain't never had a job. Never. I never clocked in until 9 to 5. And I'm not bragging about it. I'm just telling you what I had the conversation with God. And I told God what my dreams was and what I wanted to be. So it does not matter. Thank you, Boosie, for the 100 stars. So it don't matter, boo. It don't matter. I talked to God. I told God what I want to be. And guess what? Even if this career right here does not work out for me, guess what? I have backup plans on what I want to do. I have other thoughts in my head. Whether I want to be a nurse, whether I want to be a truck driver, whether I want to be a school bus driver, whether I want to be a school teacher, whether I want to be a doctor. I got motherfucking choices that's going to make some money, bitch. I'm after the money. I'm not after nothing else, baby. I'm after my money. That's what I want. You talking to a 20-year-old. That's who you talking to. You talking to a 20-year-old that have not one, but 2 vehicles in a big-ass, nice 4-bedroom home. No matter if it's a trailer, it's still a roof over my head. I have lights. I can piss. I can drink. I can fuck, suck, whatever I want to do. Right in this one. Right in here. This is my roof. It's my house. My room. That God blessed me with. And trust me, before I got everything I got, I told God, don't put no more on me than I can't handle. And guess what God did? He listening. Everything that I got, he know I can handle it. Because he's right here in the midst of it all. Even Facebook. I've been on here for years dealing with the death threats, the oh, I don't like you, you big, you this, you nasty, you that, you got this, oh, you got that, oh, you this. You can't get a man. You don't do this, you're lonely, you this, you're big and nasty, you're depressed, you miserable. You did all them words and stuff like that. I'm still here. I'm still here. By the grace of who? God. So nothing that y'all folks say or do, it does not hurt me. And I'm not mad because people suggesting this and suggesting that. It's just that I'm mad because people try to voice their opinions over other people's lives. I don't never say nothing about nobody's life. I'm not up on here telling you nothing. Now, if you come up on here and say, well, TC, what advice should I do? I done lost my job. The only thing I tell you is, if you say you done lost your job, I say, baby, don't worry about it. God says it's time to look low. Watch what God gonna do. I don't never stir nobody wrong or hate up on nobody that's good for your ass. I don't never say that. I'm going to get words of encouragement to let you know. Just because one door closed, baby, that does not mean that 12 more finna open for you. When you're going through things in life such as death, depression, jealousy, you behind on the car, no, this and that, God is trying to stir you to him. He wants you to call on him because a lot of us don't do it. But every morning I wake up and open my eyes. I tell God, thank you for waking me up to see another blessing day. Thank you, Father, for letting me see that today. Let me go see what I'm going to do today. Some days I say, well, I'm not going to move out my bed. I'm just going to stay in my house and I'm going to get up out my bed. But I ain't going to sit in. I ain't going to sit in there all day. But sometimes I sit in my house all day. Sometimes I say, I'm not going to move today. I did a lot of moving yesterday. I'm going to stay in my house. Listen to my gospel music. Have a family member bring me something to eat if I'm hungry or something like that. And I go from there. I ain't got to move just because somebody else say move. I don't move on nobody's time but mine and God's. That's all I do. And y'all folks can say whatever you want to say. Let me block this person. Come on, somebody. You better speak. And Brian, bitch, let me let you know something. You a whole nigga and you up on my live. What you up on my live for? You a whole nigga and you up on my live and probably broke as a joke. I ain't got shit going on for yourself because you wouldn't be up on my live. Real niggas out here, my men don't even be on my live. My men don't be on my live. Yeah. Real bosses, bitch. A real boss ain't gonna sit up on this motherfucking live. A real man, per se. A real man. You ain't gonna sit up on the live and watch another person live. Obviously got some other, you must be on the other side. Because real men's, baby, they out in some pussy or laying beside their wife or with their girlfriends, baby mama, this and that, and not sitting up watching a person that's doing this bullshit here. Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but still again, oh well, whoever that is on your profile picture, you need to take them out. It's a boy dag. I'm so sick of her. That's the girl. Hello. Hey, Dakota. How you doing, love? But it don't matter. It don't matter. Are dudes allowed here? If not, I will leave. I'm a real man here. I never said that real men are not allowed here, McCall. You're not doing nothing. You're sitting back in the cut. You're not doing nothing. You're not saying nothing negative to me. So I'm not saying real men are not allowed here on my live. I'm just saying I know I have a lot of female followers. I have a lot of female followers. So I only really be talking to females. So if I say some slick shit, no disrespect to y'all men up on my live and stuff like that. This is just my life and this is what I am. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that there. But I'm just saying, you know, I'm talking to the women up on here. Not really conversating with no men and nothing like that. Because if a man, if you ain't got no money for me, you ain't got no money on, baby, you can just sit back like you're doing. Now, if you want to get engaged in the topic and this, that, and the third, you ain't got to give me no money. But I'm just still saying, a man up on my live, I need the cash. You know you gon' always have negative people that say what they want to say. Oh, I know area, they definitely ain't on my level. They definitely ain't on my level. There's one thing that you ain't on level 20. You ain't on level 20, baby. You still on level 1. Because you a negative bitch and you'll never go nowhere. You'll never be nowhere in life. And I speak that over your life. You'll never, anybody that's being negative, anybody that's talking down on this person, that person, wishing bad things on this person, you'll never make it nowhere. I meant what I said. You'll never make it nowhere. Especially when you come up on here and bother me. You'll never make it nowhere. And I always remember that. You're going to come back and you're going to apologize to me. Before your blessings start rolling in. I'm proud of you because you don't play with God's chosen ones. I like what you're talking about. You inspire me. Keep doing what makes you laugh. I will, McCall. You right, Gwendolyn. Sometimes you got to let them win on the internet because they really losing in real life. That's why I talk in circles and your men talking motherfucking squares. How about that? Your men talking squares, bitch. I'm talking in circles. Which one bigger, bitch? The square with a big forehead ass. I'm gonna apologize to God. Let me tell you something, boo. I growed up in church. It was never a day I missed when I was younger. But what I will tell you, I was baptized at a young age, baby. I didn't know nothing about church. I didn't know nothing that pastor was talking about. But when God made a lot of sense to me and came, spoke some words to me, the signs that God spoke to me and stuff like that. When he did that, oh, he woke me up. I never took life serious. Anybody can tell you that. I was laughing and giggling in classrooms. Didn't care, disrespectful, calling people bitches and whores. And, oh, I don't give a fuck about you, just cussing people out. But, baby, when my grandma died in 2018, baby, God showed it. My grandma talked to me about it a year before she got sick. And the only thing she said was, don't let them cremate me. And that was for me to handle. Don't cremate her. Whatever y'all do, I ain't got no money, but don't cremate her. She don't want to be cremated. You know? When my grandma left this world, oh, baby, reality kicked in. Nothing was funny when I made it back to school. Nothing was this, nothing was that. I took life serious. But then I had to turn to something else. And there was comedy. So I just started living my life and being laughing and just enjoying time and just enjoying life. That's what I did. And guess what? I spoke to God. People did me wrong when I was coming up. Everything was my fault. Everything was my fault. If I touched this, it's your fault. You broke it. You talk too much. I'm not talking to you. All of this trauma and all that bullying and all that stuff right there that went to me, the only thing I did was, I said I'm going to start voodooing people. I'm going to start putting spells and casting spells. I was going to do all that stuff. Negative, drama, devil work. But God said, I did a money spell. That was before I stepped into bad spells. Because before I learned about it. Went into a money spell and I did a money spell. And it's been following me ever since then. My mama used to like say little things. I want to put a spell on her. And, you know, everybody else, my sisters, all that. I wanted to do that. God said, not my child. I never practiced a spell, a bad spell. I never did none of that. Guess what happened? Some came to me and said, what you do and dish out on others, you shall suffer on up until your death. That was God speaking to me. I ran to God and I said, you know what? I'm going to let people say and do whatever they want to do to me because it's not in my hands. God, you sit high and you look low and you see what they're doing. That's the only thing I go to them and I tell them, you see what they're doing. I said, God, I want you to make every last person that did me wrong and that the feeling, God. I may not say that they're doing me wrong, but if you see what they're doing me wrong, if they're getting over on me, let them, as far as money, all that, do whatever you feel like you want to do. Get over on me. But guess what I tell you? I said, God, make those enemies my footstool. I want you to let them come back to me. So we can argue today and you'll be back sooner than later. And when you come back, it ain't gonna be that person that mean person. I mean, not the nice person that you seen. And I won't be mean either. I won't be low down. But I promise you, you're gonna beg for it. And you will apologize. You're gonna make it seem like, oh, that power. That's how you're gonna feel. I want you to know that now. Everybody that I have spoke some things on this live, and these folks have known. My dad did me bad. My grandma, my mama, my sisters, my cousins, auntie, uncles. Everybody did me except my uncle. My uncle never did me bad. But everybody else, they did some wrong things to me. And guess what? God brought them all back around. Don't play. Don't play with God's children. Don't play with them. You better be careful with what you do to people. I'm telling y'all. And guess what? The laughing and giggling and this and stuff like that. And you think I don't know you talking about me? Oh, babe, I know. It's gonna click. And that's why I'm so blessed. That's why I'm so blessed, baby. You ain't gotta practice no spells. You ain't gotta practice none of this shit. You ain't gotta do that. Only thing you gotta do is go to your Father. The person who died for us. Go to him. He knows everything. Y'all know how bad they beat him and nailed him to that cross. Y'all know it. God died for us. He did that for us. We're here living. That's what we're doing. No, they don't want to. Yeah, when you talk about God, they leave, meaning they don't want to hear about it. But I'm going to always talk about God on my life. I know he real. People can say, no, he don't play about me, Lacey. People can say these exact words. You gay. You're not going to make it into heaven. You're not going to do this. Let me tell you something. Before I lived my life and before I started living who I am, I asked God. I said, God, if you don't want me to do it, I said, just show me a sign. And guess what he did? Showed me no sign. He showed me no sign. Nobody came to me and said, TC, no, don't do this, don't do that. People that's thinking that they living in God's eye and doing right and this and like that, and you come to me trying to tell me what not to do with my life to make me miserable or make me feel bad and not make me feel happy. I'm happy with the skin that I'm in. So, so why, boo? You are doing a damn good job for you and your age, and people talk whether you're doing good or bad. That's all. What should you do when all fails and you lose faith? I need to find a way to church ASAP. Let me tell you something, baby. You ain't got to find no way to. Can y'all see me? Whew. Right, Lisa? Can y'all see me? Lord Jesus, I think they done fucked my life up. I hope y'all didn't mess it up. Because y'all can see me. I'm sorry. But like I stated, don't let people stir you wrong and tell you how to live your life. God gave everybody one life to live. You can speak your opinion, but you don't have to tell nobody how to live their life. If they want to be out there and they want to go gay, let them do what they're going to do. If they want to go out there and scheme and scam, let them scheme and scam. That ain't got nothing to do with you. They don't have nothing to do with you. And have you always know, let me go into something deep. When people do wrong, do you not think that the wrong is not going to come back on them? Only thing that people that do wrong to me, I will forgive you, but I will never forget you. You will always be there on my heart, and I'm going to pray for you. And when I say I'm going to do that, just know God ain't going to play when he come back. Things that happen bad. Everybody think death is bad. No, it's not. Just be thankful. You should be thankful. Nobody can put you in a heaven or hell but God. God knows your heart. God knows my heart. God knows everybody in this world, universe's heart. Your life is already written. So when people speak death upon you, it will not, it shall not happen to you until God says it's time. When people wish and pray on your downfall, it will not work. But when you believe, that's your nerve. that's causing you. They got me. I'm down. They got me. I'm down. No, love. Because you don't have that faith. But when you get that faith and put it inside of your... look, they said that mustard seed is so small. And I never knew that until somebody told me. When people pray against you, when people call you names, trust me, it may not... what is it? Oh. It may not happen to them. And it may not just happen to you. But trust me, they got to have a child. They got to have a dog. They got to have something in their life that they love that God can take it away from you. And take it away from them. And guess what? When he do it, don't you sit back and laugh. Look at you, the joke's on you. Don't do it. Keep your character. God working for you. You tell God, God, you don't play about me. And you leave it right like that. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. People gonna hate. They gonna say whatever they want to say. Even when people die, they're not dead. You want to know why I say that? If they was dead, why do they come in your dreams? Why when you sitting up on here and you're having deja vu? I've been here. Because you're still living. Everything is repeating all over and over again. You done been in the setting before. When you're, oh Lord, wait a minute. I said that you was talking. And guess what? Everybody is going to keep talking. They're going to keep talking because guess what? It's not meant for them to stop. Thank you, Karen. That spirit that's inside of you, that voice that's inside of you. The voice may die. That body that you in may stop working. But when that soul come out, you still living on. Don't let people tell you that your loved ones are gone, because they not. When you have them dreams about your loved one, Lord, it just felt so real, they hugged me. Because guess what? You was there. You was there. You just know it's not going to happen in this world. But it happened in that world, in the afterlife, because you done seen the afterlife. You done seen it. You done seen it already. They not gone. They here in spirit. They right here looking at you. Everything that you're doing, you like, Lord Jesus, baby, they see it. They still here. We're all here on this earth for a limited time. But when we go over into eternity, what that is, that means forever. That means forever, baby. When we was born, it does not say, welcome into eternity. Welcome into the world. Eternity is where you will live forever. That cemetery, that funeral home, them oceans, those seas, and stuff for ashes and stuff that people, where they wishes and stuff, where they want to be. I'm telling y'all. Faith without work. And hold on. You're already in hell. You're already here. Welcome to the world. If you wasn't, when you go into heaven, when you die, when you go into heaven, my love, God said we're not going to be suffering. We don't have to go to no doctor's office because we're right there with him, right there. He got the power over us. Oh, Tobiase, you just cussed. Come on, we're finna go lock you up. You going to jail. But here in hell, where you're at, you got people out here molesting children. You got people out here getting over on people, beating women left or right, doing the same thing they did to God. Beating women, beating men, shooting and killing, going to jail, being in prison behind a wall. That's your hell. You're suffering. But when you leave here, God said we're going to live forever in eternity. Where you will see him. Because he had been through that. Do you not know when they was beating and nailing God to the cross, he felt all that pain. There was a pain, baby. There was a pain. The pain that he endured, the misery, the hurt, the depression. You in hell, baby. Hell on earth. And when I understood, I kid you not, my family tell me all the time, they listen to me because they know the shit that I'm saying is true. They know it. I tell them these exact words. Why are y'all crying? Because these people are leaving this world. Somebody that you love. God doing that. God taking them out of this hell. One by one, he picking us up out of hell. Picking us up. He rising us to the top. He helping all of us. It's not being mean when you ain't got no money, when you ain't got no car, when you ain't got no house. It's not being mean that God putting you through this just on purpose. He went through this. God went through this stuff. God went through it. They held him down on it and nailed him down. Just be happy. Them sicknesses that y'all getting diagnosed with and stuff like that, you can go try to get your treatment so you can feel better and be comfortable. But don't get down. That's what a lot of y'all, that's how y'all leave so fast, because y'all get down. And you just say, but you got some that on hospice and stuff like that. And they say, you know what? God, I thank you for the many years that you have blessed me with. I opened my eyes up. I was here. You blessed me. I was able to eat. I was able to drink. I was able to laugh and giggle with my friends, my family, have fun, and meet so many people around the world. But God, I'm ready when you ready for me. I'm ready when you ready for me. And what you do is you prepare your people on earth. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm going to be in the hands of the Lord. He never left your side. God is not mad. Trust me, he's not. He's not. God don't want you to live in misery. He don't want you to be miserable. He wants you to live your life how you want to live it. But just know you will have to answer to him to wrong things that you know that's wrong. Far as judging his other kids that's calling them these names and telling them, oh, you wrong for this or you wrong for that. Don't tell them nothing. God gonna do it. Let God do it. I don't argue with people. I don't wish bad on people. I don't do none of it. When they do wrong, I say, Lord Jesus, I can't believe it. But I tell them, God gonna show you. And when I say that, it's out of my hands. I will not think about it. I will not pray against you. Even if you post a status on Facebook, I'm not going to say nothing about you. I'm going to let you do what you do. Because guess what God do? He's still there for me. And when God blesses people, stop being negative. I told one of my mama friends a long time ago, 2 years ago, and she talked to me, and she said, she said, it's not that I'm jealous of people. It's not this, it's not that. I said, baby, let me tell you something. I can see you right now. I said, it's jealousy. I said, it's jealousy. I said, you upset, and you can't be happy because your time ain't came yet. So that's what makes you think my day will never come. Yes, it will. Only thing you have to do is be forgiving, be obedient, trust in the Lord. That's what the... Trust in the Lord. And y'all see the verse. Trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. When you trust in him, and let me tell you something, everybody don't believe in him. Everybody don't believe in him. And guess what? It's not okay. But if you haven't said, hold on, Harley. If you're having second thoughts and you letting demons and stuff pull you away from God, only thing you got to do is go somewhere quiet alone. When you're in that car, when you're in that tub, when you're in that shower, when you're in that bathroom on that commode, when you're doing what you're doing, you need to tell God. You got to say, God, I want you to show me. And when you ask, don't go to God and just say, give me a couple dollar bills. Don't go to God, bless him with a car. I want that Camaro. I want that Tajo. I want that Mercedes-Benz. I want that BMW. I want this. I want that. No. Don't do that. Harley, hold on. You don't do that. Don't just go to God for financial blessings and for a better this. Go to God and ask him to stir you the right way. Ask God to show you, boo. And when God show you, be careful when you go ask him stuff, though. Because you got to be careful with how you do it. You got to say, just like you talk to your friends and your boyfriends and stuff, you try to make everything right with these demons and shit up on earth, and you try to be so nice to them because you're so afraid, oh, they probably gonna kill me. They probably gonna do this. No, baby, let me tell you something. Baby, people can voice them. They can do whatever they want to do. Trust me, it ain't gonna happen. It's a God thing. I see people out here walking around right now, survive the bullet in their face, survive car accidents, survive miscarriages, survive pregnancies that they had a deceased baby or something like that. Having cancer, and they're still here. HIV, AIDS, all that, you still here. Yes, there are consequences behind it when you get those type of things. The doctor that's living through God and that's telling God, he may tell you, okay, you got 3 months to live. Baby, you can say, I got 3 months all you want to. God, I'm going to be here until God tell me. God could have it took me that same day that doctor told me 3 months. It's about faith. It's about faith. And y'all folks just probably think I'm just talking, but I promise you, when you get deep into that spiritual, and when you get deep with God, when you get deep with God, and that name, that word is powerful. When I tell you, when you get deep into the spirit, and you ask God to show you and stir you right, and when he do that, watch and see what happens. Nobody can sign your death certificate. Nobody. I want y'all to tell me how many times that you have been in situations and God and something that's come, a blessing that's come out of the midst of it all. I don't let bills bother me. I sit in that room I may get a little upset and mad. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But guess what? I know that's when I need to go to God and say, well, God, what can I do to fix this? I know you ain't going to stir me wrong. And then that's when those thoughts come through my head. You can start a business. You can do this, you can do that. And I say, well, how am I going to start a business? I don't have the money. I say, well, God, I go and make a deal. That's what you do. You got to make a deal with them. God, if you bless me with this, I promise you, I'm going to do right by you. I'm going to do what I told you I was going to do. Because God said, if you make one step, and that the one step is you going to God and calling on him, he said he'll make two. God said if you make one step, and you like, well, how I'm going to make one step? I ain't got no money. It's because you got to have that faith, and you got to call on God. And God said, if you make one step, he'll make two. And once he make that second step, you gonna know that God is gonna be helping you along the way with 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and on up to the last number on this earth. Because God, you just first got to make that one step. We all go through trials and tribulations, but I promise you, that dark cloud don't last for days. I was just upset. I ain't gonna say I was upset, but when I don't put out content and when I don't work, I get into a little mood. And I said, I'm gonna come on live and listen. Y'all be, why you delete the live? Right? Because I'm not talking about nothing. But this one will be saved. But what I will tell you, I had to get myself together. When I'm in pain and stuff like that, I can't heal with other people. Just talking to other people, so I couldn't heal. I got to heal, baby. Every day will not be a good day for us. Every fight will not be a good fight. But what our cousin LaShonda Nicole said, faith of a mustard seed, the size of a mustard seed, that's all you got to have. God bless us all with voices. He'll bless us with hands. He'll bless us with techniques, even if we don't have hands, arms, feet, whatever. He'll bless us with accessibilities for disabilities. You got to have a relationship with God. He just wants you to run to him. Because sometimes in life, y'all going out to parties, y'all going out of town on road trips and stuff, you're getting blessed with money and you're gambling your money, you're doing this, you're doing that, but you're not saying what within the midst of your blessing, let me try to bless somebody else. Or let me try to help somebody else. I don't want to see nobody falling down and this and that like that. Because sometimes they say words don't hurt. But sometimes words do come and hit a person really, really hard. And they don't know what to do. Like some people just said tonight up on here that, hey, I'm in tears, TC. I'm about to shout, TC, because I'm getting to them. I'm touching them. Those words are touching them. Those words are touching them and making them realize that, well, I'm sitting up here mad and I'm sitting up here being mad because this girl right here married this man that I wanted. Or I'm sitting up here mad because this girl got this car that I wanted. Or I'm sitting up here mad because I ain't got no house. I'm going through this and I'm going through that. And I'm just still sitting in the same place because I'm sitting over here mad. When I can just be happy because God blessed me with this life. And every day, he's blessing me to run to him and talk to him throughout my days when I feel like I'm lonely. I ain't got to just scroll up on Facebook. I ain't got to go scroll up on Instagram. I ain't got to go over here and do videos and make videos or sit up here and go to my mailbox and check my mailbox and look at a bill to get upset all over again and do this and do that. I can call on God and call on Jesus, or however y'all want to put it. I can call on Jesus Christ. I can call on God. I can call on him and just ask God for his little help. You need a personal relationship with God. And when I asked God, I told him to prepare me. I listened to that song by Jacqueline Carr, preparing me for greater. You know what I'm saying? Because God is preparing each one of us for greater. It don't matter what it is. But God is preparing us all for greater. When you're going through stuff, it's not always the devil. It's not always the devil. It's just God may showing you, baby, you don't need this right now. I ain't ready to give it to you right now. Boo. Come back. Go back to the inner line. Come back. Because God wants you to do what you need to do. It's like when a teacher send you home with that assignment or with a project, and they say, well, it's due on the 19th of March, and it's the 14th right now today. They gave me an assignment on March 14th, and they say it's due. God say it's due. And our only assignment is to call on him. It's to call on Jesus. It's to call on him. That's the assignment. That is the assignment. And you can always do your assignment and turn it in early. And when you turn it in early, you will be rewarded. But that means every time, just because you made an A on this assignment, you're doing the same assignment over and over and over and over and over again. He's testing us. So those trials and tribulations are your test. When you're getting denied for a job, it's your test. I'm just trying to see how you gonna move. Let me see if you're going to go back into them envious ways. Let me see if you're going to go back into those evil ways. Let me try to see if you're going to go back and try to talk down on your brother and your sister when you're supposed to uphold your brother and your sister and lift them up in spirit and keep my name alive. You know, that's all you got to do, boo. That's all you got to do. And to each one of y'all on this live, I love every last one of y'all from the bottom of my heart. No matter if you said wrong things to me. No matter if you call me fat. No matter if you call me a faggot. No matter if you wish death. No matter if you wish this. I love you, love. I just hope that our Father call you. And he touch on you. And he tell you and show you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. Or nothing. But I want him to open your eyes, your third eye. I want him to open it up for you so you can see him. And when you see him, you'll see or hear him. That's all I want you to do. I want him to touch you, baby. That's all I want him to do. People can say, do you read your Bible? Do you do this? No, I do not read my Bible. But I promise you, love, as I was a young child, I opened up my Bible after I got baptized. And I started reading from page 1. And I got all the way to like the middle of the Bible. And I was like, I'm tired of reading. Because I've not been a reader of a book. I don't read a lot of long stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm not going to read my Bible or something like that. Not saying I'm being lazy. This and I just have never, I went in that Bible, but I didn't get a chance to, you know, just read everything. But when I do go to church and I listen to certain parts of the Bible, I'm understanding that part. I'm understanding. I'm listening to what this pastor's telling me. And what God has put up on his heart to bring up and stuff like that. And I got you. That's all it is. And I appreciate y'all for the stars that y'all send Latanya Keller. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate y'all for the stars. But I just want y'all to know that. Hey, Lucy, how you doing? Welcome here. But I always remember God is here, baby. When you sit up there thinking about this suicide, don't do it. Don't do it, cousin. Because guess what? Whatever that's causing you a bill, something bad that you did in your life, you got to go to court and you like, oh, it ain't going to work. I'm going to jail. Nah. When you do things like that, guess what you're doing? You're giving up on God. You're giving up on your children. You're giving up on your life. You're giving up on your purpose. You're giving up on your career. And guess what? Guess who wins? The universe. The people. They have roles in life. Thank you, Victoria. But the people that got roles in life. They got roles, baby. My Cash App. I'm going to show y'all my Cash App. Hold on. The roles in life that they got. God got all of us with a role. Those positions that those general managers and people that feel like that when they get in this position, they feel like they this, they that. No. It can be taken away by the God. Everybody need a job. When we made it into this world, God didn't say all of my children will work. You want to know why I say that? You have people that God put family members in position to be able to take care of their family or to be able to make things already great for their family. Some babies are born rich. Some babies are born, they don't have to do nothing. It's already worked out for them. That's just the way God wanted the life to be. Don't give up on yourself. It's been plenty of times I've sat in that room. I'm done. I'm overwhelmed. I'm tired. I'm just tired of people like, I'm down. I've done it. But I take a couple of days to myself and I look at the beautiful things and look how beautiful life is and see how God is waking me up every single day because he wants me to call on him. And I rethink and I say, I'm coming back. I'm doing what I'm going to do because this is what God blessed me to do. This is something that me and God agreed on. I'm not going to give up on my God. And God has been making a way, Trisha. Exactly, Beanie. Just because a person has money don't mean that they have peace. Peace can only come from God. And I'm telling y'all, I'm a living witness. No matter how much money, no matter how many clothes, cars, shoes, toys, men, women, purses, it's not happiness. It's not happiness. And it's not peace. It's not. It's not. When you have peace in your life, you will treat people right. You will treat people the way how God would treat a person. When you see somebody down, I'm going to use this as an example. When you see somebody that you know on the side of the highway walking, if they on drugs, they on this, they on, guess what? You can say, well, God, you know what? I just don't want to deal with that because they on drugs. But if you see somebody already down, help that person. Don't look down on that person because it can be you or your child. I always remember life is temporarily, love. Temporary. You won't be here forever. So when you're treating those people, kids wrong and doing mean things and saying negative things about people, kids and stuff like that, love, just don't forget. You won't be here forever. Somebody can treat your child the way you treated them. Somebody can treat your mama the way that you treating somebody else's mama wrong. You talking and praying down on other people's lives and stuff like that. But guess what? You must forgot, baby, you got a child. And I know everybody don't want their children, their loved ones, their cousins, the people that they're born into a family with. You know, they don't want them to do bad. They want to see their family doing good, or they want to stick with their family, this and that. But some family members want to see you fall. But let me tell you something. Don't forget, you have a child, you have grandchildren, you have puppies, you have dogs, cats, whatever. You got animals, whatever. You got all those things. And always remember, what you dish out, it would always come back. And it don't have to come back to you. But it will come back to somebody that's close to you, that you love. So when you're wishing health problems, death, when you're wishing bad and wishing for things to happen in people's lives that's evil and stuff like that, just remember, you have a child, you have a daughter, you have a family member, a loved one, something that you love can be your cell phone, something that you love, cause although some things can be replaced, but then again, that life that you got, it can't be. So when God take it away from you, that's it. So stop praying on people's downfall. Stop being jealous because somebody's making money. Money is evil. You ain't making money, but they making money, so you want to be mean. That's why I told these people, let me tell you how, let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you how this is. You know how when I started off on this platform, I was making great money. But I didn't have that humbleness in me. I had a little bit of bragging in me, but not much. God lowered things. I started playing, gambling up on the internet and stuff. I started doing bingo and all that stuff like that. And I was making great money from it. And somebody, I don't know who did it, but baby, I promise you, I forgive you and I love you. But whoever did that, their words was, you gonna lose your house today. When I get done with you, you're gonna lose this, you're gonna lose that. Oh, we want to see him fall. We want to see him do all the things that they saying. And when it came to me, I said, if God didn't want it to come to me, he would have never let it come. God wanted that to come to me. He wanted to show me. Show these people, you don't need bingo. You don't need them. You need me. And you will live. And you gonna forever be great. And I said, okay, God, I accept you. I'm trusting in you. Trusting the Lord. I'm trusting in you. They wanted me to lose my home. They wanted me to lose my car. They wanted me to lose my followers. I lost pages 2 and 3. But God said, I'm finna show them. And that's what he did. And guess what? I'm still here today. My house, still here today. I had a bed I slept in. I chose. It wasn't behind. I wanted it to go back because it was overwhelming for me. And I told myself I'm going to stay without a bed until I get my shit together. And I told myself before December, I said, I'm going to get me a bed for Christmas. I'm going to get my bed. God brought it to me before Christmas. And I was blessed with a bedroom set with a better deal. And guess what God did? He's still blessing me. He's still blessing me. Despite what people say, but despite what people do. I went up on another content creator live and they had the courthouse, my courthouse that I live in my county. They had the number pinned below on their live screen. They wanted to call and spread lies on me. I have people that worked at the ship, that works at the ship office. They told me, people from your live called in. And they said that you were scamming them and stuff like that. And we didn't even worry about it because TC, we know you're a good person. See, when they know you're a good person, they were shocked to see me when I was in a orange suit. Boy, what you doing around here? What you done did? I don't even know. And guess what? I went to jail on a Friday. Do you hear me? I didn't cry. I said, this is the devil's work. And I'm not going to engage in it. Normally when you go to jail on a Friday as a felony, you will sit until Monday or Tuesday. But God said, I'm putting my child through this test to see how he's going to be. I knew it was already worked out by God. I got a court date. I got a court time on a Friday. Went to court. Got a $10,000 bond. A felony normally don't get a $10,000. $20,000 and up. Got another court date for the next month. Charges dropped. Case dismissed. God had already had it worked out. He had it worked out. Don't let these people try to put y'all in situations. And even when I may say I'm a file charges on this person, file charges on that person, I promise you, I just can't do it. I don't want to make nobody's life no more than what God is going to make it. So I let them do what they do and let them say what they say. I may say a little things back, this, that, and the third, but I'm going to let God do it. Because when God do it, it definitely will be done. But when I do it, I can't finish it. Throughout your goods and your bads, always thank God. Nobody could teach you a lesson but God. But God. And always keep that in your mind. When a person saying, oh, I'm going to teach this, I'm going to teach. God don't play about TC. At all. And that's why when people lie on my name, I let them lie and throw dirt all over my name. Because I know what God is about. God, you know my heart. You know I didn't do this. You go through lessons for a blessing. But the only person that can put you through a lesson and offer you a blessing, those words rhyme, is God. Even when we don't see it, he's working. Now he's working. Don't let people tell y'all what God ain't gonna do. Take your time. Patience is something that I never had. But when I sat back and I said, God, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna worry about trying to go over your work or copy out your work so I can be done with it before you or before this person. I let God do it. And when God do it, let God do it, because God knows your heart. It is, Danny. I know. I feel it. And when it comes, only thing I can do is just thank God. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. This house that I'm in, mark my words, it will be paid in full. I will have that title to this home. I'm going to show it to y'all when it comes. I'm going to show it to you. Because y'all going to think y'all ain't going to believe me. That day when you see that caption, thank God, thank God, thank God, I knew it was going to come. Or I told y'all, when you see that caption, mark my words. You're going to see me and I'm going to show it to you. I'm telling y'all. God is not going to put no more on you than you can handle. That you can't handle. I want y'all to know that, baby. He does care. He puts y'all in folks' life for a reason. So you dare help that person. Don't never, God put us in places where we need to be. So help that person, y'all. If you can't help them, God is going to make a way for you to help them. You probably can't never help nobody financially, but just by, hey, Queen, how you doing today? You looking amazing. Let me see a smile. Or, hey, Queen, you looking all good and you smelling good. Or, King, you dropped something. And they gonna look, what I dropped? Your smile. Be thankful. Be thankful. And another thing here, don't allow everybody to pray for you because some pray against you. But when they pray, they're not talking to God. They're talking to somebody, to themselves. But just be obedient. I can't argue with nobody no more. I'm too blessed to even stress. I just let people do and say whatever they're going to say about me. People come on my live and say stupid, crazy stuff. You're a boy in a wig, or make me sick. You this, you that. If I make you so sick, love, and I'm this and I'm that, love, why aren't you seeing a doctor about your health problem? Why are you not calling a doctor for your health problem, babe? If I make you so sick. If you don't like me, why are you not calling somebody, a counselor or somebody to talk to them, baby? That's not my problem. That's your problem. Why are you not calling on your God to fix something within yourself? Let them talk. Let them talk. I don't listen to all these prayers online. I don't let people pray for me. I don't like people to, certain people, like sometimes I like to do things on my own. But I also was taught, what was I taught? Learn to accept. If somebody's trying to give you a $20 bill, accept it. If somebody's trying to pay for your food, accept it. If somebody is trying to buy you a car, accept it. If somebody is trying to, just give you words of encouragement, not a prayer, but words of encouragement, accept it. If somebody's trying to give you advice, accept it. Just accept. It's not hard to accept anything. You don't have to go by it, right? But you can always accept it and hear a person out. You can always hear them out. But you don't have to always just go by it. You can accept things, but you don't have to always go by it. And Lachey, they get mad because when you say, I don't want you to pray for me, I don't want you to pray for me. When you say that, they get mad because they really wanted to pray against you. They get mad. Why you don't want me to pray for you? And a real person that wasn't trying to pray against you, they say, okay, baby, I accept. I understand. I understand. But I love you, baby. You just keep doing what you're doing. That's how you know. But the ones that get mad and angry because you don't want them to pray, they wanted to pray against you. Somebody reaching people, the lady said she had suicidal thought. You saved her life. I know. But I always keep it open mind. The devil knows scriptures in the Bible so well. What if you don't accept? You don't have to accept. It's your choice, Royale. You can always say, no, thank you. I'm okay. But sometimes, never steer a person wrong. That person just may be your angel in disguise. God have real human beings out here that are not really living. They're here as angels in disguise. They're already with God. God is living through them. There are people out here like that. There are people out here like that. People laugh at me when I walk past. That don't bother me. I always keep that in your head. You have real life people out here that really are not. They're not real. They're angels that's walking and helping God. That's all. That's all it is. Because I just hope I touch one of y'all tonight up on this live. I love each and every one of you, all 574 people that's up on my live. If you all want my Cash App or anything like that, I'm going to have to send you all the link. I will have to send you all the link. The reason why I say that is because I don't want you all to send the wrong donation to the wrong Cash App. To the scammers, the people that have fake Cash Apps of me and stuff. But I will pin my Cash App. I mean, not pin my Cash App. I will inbox. If you all inbox me, if you're serious about sending a donation, I will send you a link. And I'll tell you personally thank you through your text. And, you know, when I do come back on live, I will let the supporters know or whatever like that. Right, it's for you. But still, hey, Miss Sue, how you doing? Hey, Celeste. I'm glad you did too, Destiny. I hope I did touch some of you all, and I hope some of y'all just take heed of what I said. You know, you don't have to listen to me. Some people may think, oh, well, he just talking. He don't know what he's talking about. This. If you feel that way, just feel that way. But love, because I know everything I say may not always be right, or that may not always be true. But I just want you to know that what I just spoke, it didn't come from just me listening to this person. It came from my spirit. It came from God putting some words in my head, baby. I do. Thank you. I appreciate you. But like I said, I want y'all to be obedient. Call on your Father, which is God. Talk to him. Tell him what's going on. He's not going to say, ugh, girl, you nasty because you got this hygiene problem. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You won't ever hear your father telling you that. If you got health problems and stuff, God, can you just, look at her back there whining. God, can you just assist me? Can you help me with this? With this problem that I'm having? Talk to God like you talk to doctors, like you talk to lawyers, like you talking to the police when something is bad. Talk to God with those same problems. He's not, if you having evil thoughts in your head, just talk to God and tell him what's going on. He knows what's going on, but he wants you to call on him. You need God. Call on God and just talk to him like you talk to regular people, and watch and see what he gonna do, baby. He got you. You're in his hands. He has his hands on you. Hey, Kim. But he got his hands on y'all. But like I said, anybody who send a cash up and stuff, inbox me. Or anybody want to send a cash up or whatever y'all want to send, a donation, however, y'all can inbox me and I'll send you all the link to the cash up because I wasn't able to pin it. So y'all can like click right directly on it. But you all can definitely send a cash up if y'all want to, or inbox me and I'll miss you out right back as soon as the best as I can, fast as I can. Because I'm finna go use the bathroom now and I have to get off because it's my time to get off. It's 12 o'clock. I have to be in the bed. So, I love y'all. And like I said, just be blessed. Be blessed, baby. And just call on God. Just call on him. I'm glad that you enjoyed the, I got a video I got to do tomorrow. I'm glad you enjoyed the sermon. I'm really, really glad that you enjoyed the sermon. I got to take my medicine, too. I definitely got to take my medicine, but I'm glad y'all enjoyed the sermon. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the sermon. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the sermon. I definitely got to take my meds when I get off this commode, because check my cash up. I'll check it. Can we get videos like this, please? I will definitely start. Because some people may need to hear it. I gotta use the bathroom right now, though. Oh, I gotta use it so bad. I gotta bring my phone charger here and everything. Because, baby, I done blowed it all the way up. Smoking them dang cigarettes. I'm sorry, y'all. A cursing. But yeah, cause hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm finally right. I just called on God. He told me to ask you for $1 bill. Girl, you is crazy. Kim just come in my cash app, y'all. So that's the cash app. Y'all type it in the exact same way that Kim typed it in. It'll be my nephew on the profile picture, and it'll say join September. I think September 2023. But if it don't say September 2023, it'll go from there. Thank you, Swan. But I definitely start giving y'all videos, motivational and words of encouragement and stuff like that to try to, help people out sometime through videos. So I definitely would start doing motivational because comedy is for me. I love to make people laugh. I love to make people, baby, on my lives, it's going to be laughter. It's going to be a sad moments. It's going to be real, like, touching stuff, like the truth. It's going to be everything because guess what? We're all here to help and stir one another. You know what I'm saying? We're all here to uplift one another. We're all here for each other. It's no judgment zones over here. I don't care if you 600 pounds, 700 pounds, 1,200 pounds and can't get out your bed, can't do this. I don't care, baby. I'm not going to judge you. I used to be that type of person who want to judge somebody. You look what you got on. No, I don't do stuff like that. Not no more. No. I sat up there in the past and talked about this person. Oh, look at him. And I was the main one that ain't have nothing. I ain't have nothing. I ain't had no room to talk about nobody. Talked about, girl, you fat, you big. And a girl, I told somebody that in my school. And she said, you big as me. You bigger than me. Thank you, Kim, for the $50 bill. Wow, cousin. Kim sent me $50. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you for that. I seen the screenshot come on my phone. But Kim said, y'all don't see Kim? Y'all don't see her thing? Lord Jesus, Kim. They said I don't see your pinned comment. Well, I pinned the comment, but I don't know why they don't see it. But like I said, cousins, you know, just keep God first with everything that you do. Let people say, well, I'm gonna try to pin her TikTok. That's her TikTok Tumblr _ lady. If y'all see it, do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Oh, I can't pin Bianca's. Okay. Heart the pin coming, y'all see it. And like I said, you know, y'all people that are being negative and stuff like that, I'm not going to really argue with you. I'm not going to really give you the time or the 15 minutes of fame, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, hell, a minute of fame. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to worry about it, baby. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to block you. When I block you, come back on your troll page, and 9 out of 10, the troll page will be blocked too. Because every night, before I go down and go to sleep, before my eyes get really, really tired, when my eyes get tired, I'm not going to stay up and fight my sleep. Oh, I'm finna go. No, I'm not. And when my eyes get tired, it's telling me, TC, God is telling me, get you some rest. Get you some rest. And when I close my eyes, when I wake up, I'll be like, oh, I'm tired still. But then I'll be like, you know what? Let me check my phone. I check my phone every morning I wake up. I check my notifications. I go on Snapchat. I go on Instagram. Go to requests, messages, offers, emails. I have to check, do all this stuff to make sure, okay, I'm not missing something. I had to put a copyright. I know y'all probably seen my We Gonna Be Alright video. Y'all seen it on T. Murphy's page. He's another comedian, but I had to submit a copyright transaction for him because he posted it on Instagram. When he posted the video on Instagram, he posted it, he got likes off of it or however, and I know they pay for ads on Reels. They pay for stuff like that. And the thing is, you know, I have to make my money off my content. Y'all folks was not here to record me. I have to pay people that record me. I have to pay people that was inside my videos. I have to keep my nephew going because my nephew was trending on those videos and stuff. So whatever I get paid off that, I have to pay the people that's appearing in this stuff. Okay, so it's not for y'all to repost, okay? But you can share it, but not just steal the video and repost it and do voiceovers or do this and see your reaction. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see a reaction. Your reaction could be a comment, a like, a share, whatever. But as far as you posting it on your page and you just sitting up there laughing and doing this, I don't want to be on your page. I don't. But you can share me on your page. You can do that. But as far as you just posting my stuff like it's yours or like, oh, this, I'm not doing that. Thank you, Kim, for the 500 stars. I'm not doing it. So I had to submit a copyright claim on him. I did that 3 days ago, 4 days maybe. And they submitted it today and he emailed me and he told me that, you know, he want me to reverse it. And I don't know about reversing, but he was so humble and he was, you know, respectful. He told me how I can go back and I can reverse it off him and stuff like that and help him. But, you know, before I go back and I reverse something, I need to know the amount you was paid off of it. If you don't tell me an amount that you was paid off my video, and when I say, okay, well, let me try to be the best that I can be, and I say, okay, if you say, for instance, you made $6,000 off of it, I'm going to ask you for $3,000. And if you don't have $3,000 and you don't want to give it to me, the copyright will stay the same. But if you say, hey, I only made $500 or $1,000 off of it, and I say, okay, well, send me $500. No, I mean, if you say you made $1,000, I probably just say, just send me $1,000. You know, because you'd have got the money. You know, you'd have made the money off of me. You know, he had like 6-point-something million views out there. That was a reel. You're getting paid for ads on Reels. They're paying for ads on Reels, and you probably make more than me. I don't make nothing off ads on Reels. Nothing but $1, $2, this, and that. I don't be making no money off ads on Reels no more. I don't make that shit. Excuse my language, but I'm just still saying, y'all, you know, this is my only source of income. This is the way I pay my bills. This is the way I, you know, So I can't let people get over on me as far as with my money. I can't do that. Especially when you're using my video to promote shows that you haven't say, well, hey, Tobias, this is the team of Team Earth. I want to fly you out to one of my shows. First ticket backstage, or I want to just fly you out to be a part of my show because your video, got so many people doing it. I don't care. You're not going to use me to promote your shows. It's not going to happen. But this is the second comedian that's big, that got money, because Shirley King did it, and I copyrighted his ass. And the only thing they say, oh, well, I didn't know it was your videos. I wasn't aware that it wasn't you, or I wasn't aware that you was in the video, because I'm always tagging content creators and this, that, and the third. But as I scroll up on your page and scroll at other videos and stuff, I don't see not a content creator or not a page that's posted or pinned below with, other creators that you claiming that you're tagging, and you're not. But when I hit you with a copyright violation, they come and they beg, can you please do this? Can you do that? And I'm, it's not going to happen. First, I need to know how much you made. If you say that you didn't make anything, why post it? Why continue to let it stay on your page? You made something. If the video is getting too much engagement, you're going to keep it up because you want attention and you want the money, or you want whatever benefits that's benefiting. It's something that's benefiting you. So that's why you want it to stay up. Whether it's followers, whether it's people laughing or react, you're getting paid from something. And I need my half. Uncle Sam need his half. Yeah. And I'm going to get it. And if I don't get it, the copyright will still stay there. And anybody else, if you post it again, anything else, I'm going to get you. Every single time. So I let you stay, and you got that weight on my mind so much before I did my copyright. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm not going to do a copyright. I messaged him. He never seen the message. I didn't email him because I don't do emailing and stuff like that. Like that. I inbox him, I message him. As content creators or as comedians or as whatever, you all are allowed. Y'all are supposed to go through your inboxes and check throughout your inbox. You never know who may try to get in contact with you. You don't know what's going on. Check your messages. Why do these people get up on their shit? Oh, I ain't got to read their messages. I ain't got to read those messages. You just never know who may be in those messages that may need your help and who you can save. You know what I'm saying? So read your messages. Stop acting like you this and that. Or read your comments and read stuff like that, because if you see people up on your post, on your Facebook post, and they tagging me. Tobiase Carvell, is this you? Tobiase Carvell, is that you? That's Tobiase Carvell. That's Tobiase Carvell. That's Tobiase Carvell. You still have not yet said, oh, wow, at Tobiase Carvell, or tag me. You never did that. You wasn't trying to. You just thought Tobiase Carvell never exists. You just thought Tobiase Carvell was somebody that's just on the strong. Tobias not a comedian. Or Tobias is not this, and Tobias not that. No, Tobias submitted that copyright. And I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do the copyright. I'm going to do it in silence. I'm going to do it in silence. And when it comes to me, you will come to me. I ain't got because when I do see me post it, before I submit a copyright, I reach out. I mean, not really me reaching out. I have a fan base. The fan base always say Tobiase Carvell. So if you see somebody constantly tagging the same name over and over and over and over and over again, do you think everybody they know me, but do you think all of these people are my family members? Do you think these people are all my family members on? Come on now. Stop doing that. Don't act crazy. Don't act stupid to the situation. Don't act like you knew or like you was born last night. Don't do that. You know what's going on. You're getting benefits off the video. You want an engagement. You wasn't trying to give me no clout. You wasn't trying to get me no followers. You wasn't trying to do anything. You wasn't trying to do anything. You was trying to promote your show. You have shows up in different cities and states and stuff like that you're booking, and that people are paying to go to your show and you getting paid off of it. Meanwhile, you still getting paid off other people's content and stuff like that. When you're a content creator, you need to use your authentic self. Promote your own shows. Promote with your own skits or whatever like that. Miss Pat don't use other people's videos to promote her shows. Miss Pat posts her shows and say, hey, Oklahoma City, I'm on my way to you next. Go get your tickets now. Or after every show, she tell you, go get your tickets. Make sure you watch the Miss Pat show. Make sure you do this. She's telling y'all that out her own mouth. She's not using other people's stuff come on now. Be authentic. Be you. Be real. Stop stealing people's content and posting it on y'all pages like it's y'all's, or just to get a laugh or reactions off of it, or just to try to get clickbait off of your stuff, because it's not going to happen with TC. You will learn not to post me. You'll never post me again. It's a blogger's page up on here right now. The Bloggers T. Ain't posted a damn thing about TC ever since they got their copyright. Don't play with me. That person posted that down. I don't care if you're watching or not. But you posted a picture. You posted my pictures that I posted that I was getting engagement off of. And you posted me saying that my pictures was cute. Just because you wanted to do this, do that. Although you did, well, you didn't tag me. You was being very, very, stuck up like you didn't see me or whatever like that in the comments. And you wanted people to pretty much laugh and embarrass me. And everybody that was sharing your post was saying negative things about me. And when they did that, I submitted a copyright, and then boom, bam, they got mad. They'll never post me again. I guarantee you they won't. They'll never post me again. True, I had posted my video and made 3.9 million, and people were stealing it, trying to get fame. Nobody mess with me, Terry. I don't play Shanice. And it's not that I'm being low down, or it's not that I'm being mean. It's just that I want my reward. Meaning whether the reward is money, meaning the reward is followers, meaning the reward is you offering me something for just posting you, or you just saying, okay, congratulations, this, you ain't got to even do that. Because I don't need you to post me. I can make my own viewers. I don't need you to post me. I don't need you to steal the content. That's why I don't have to trademark my shit. Trademark it for what? Y'all telling me trademarking the video is me. Nobody could change me. Nobody could change me. It's only one me. It's only one. I wasn't born a twin. It's only one me. I know who me. And that's why when I post videos, I'm going to post it on all sites at the same time. Because what you don't know is, when it's posted, Facebook already has it, or Instagram already has the time and dates when it's posted. So if they see, okay, the first person that ever posted this video was the owner, and it was stolen from supporters, fans, or hard fans, this, that, and the owner submitted a copyright report, and the copyright report states that this is me appearing in this video. Tobiase Carvell is appearing in this video. Hey, and I say, hey, I want it removed ASAP. And it may take them maybe 2 days, a day, a night, 4 days, 5 days, but it will be removed. Everything. It will be removed. And I always remember that. Right, Erica. Right. I don't play. And it's not that I be trying to be mean and just get everybody paid, this is blocked and stuff like that. It's not my rule. Facebook, when you do copyright infringement work, far as stealing, and far as when you're posting, when you're taking, let me tell you the difference in copyright. Copyright is not when you sharing somebody's stuff, because you're sharing it, their name, their profile, their whole page, the video is going to pop up on your feed. And only thing that's going to show is maybe your name if you don't put a caption, or your name, your caption, and people that follow you and they see it and they're going to come in up under your post. That's not stealing. I can't do anything about you sharing it. But if you're downloading my video from off my page or screen recording my video, it's called copyright. You're copying my work, meaning your screen recording is a form of copying, and saving something that's not yours to your phone is a sign of copying. When you copy it, you're putting it up on your timeline. Like, okay, this is my post. I'm posting this video. I created this video today, and I'm going to post it and get me some laughs off of it. It's called stealing and copyright. And the owner can go back. That's why I don't share people's stuff. That's why I don't I follow people, but I don't share people's work. I don't post people's work. The most I may post you on is my story, but I will not post you on my page. I will not post anything dealing with journalism, news, real shit, political. I don't post stuff like that on my page. I don't. Because I don't just screen record stuff and post it. I share it. I may share it on my personal page, but as far as me sharing stuff like, you know, I don't do that. It's called copyright. And they're going to go with the owner. They're not going to be on your side. No matter how many followers you have. Shirley King had millions of followers. And he emailed me. And asked me to retract the report. And I'm not. I didn't. He blocked me. I don't care. I didn't watch him anyways. I don't care about who you is. You can be Tyler Perry. You steal my work, I'm going to copyright you. You're not calling, you're not reaching out to me saying, oh my God, that video was so hilarious. Can I offer you this? Can I offer you that? Can I offer you a movie skit? Can I offer you? No, you're not doing nothing to please me by you posting it. You're not tagging me. I might let you pass if you tag me. But if you don't tag me and you see people in the comments steady tagging me on the video, how am I getting these tags and you didn't tag me? But all these other people in the comments are tagging me. You can't say, oh, it was too many comments. Nah. You see the same name in the comment section. And trust me, when something is spam, you will see it over and over and over and over again, back to back, back to back. That's why it's called spam. You will see it back to back, over and over. Like spam with deals. They're going to come back to back, back to back. Maybe a different email, maybe this, but it's still spam. They're spamming you. You're going to see it. All you do is beg like the rest of them. And Angel Clark, love, that's your opinion, my love. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Everybody on TC and Lynn live. I'm back and forth. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off my live, though, so y'all can go watch Lynn. I'm probably going to watch Lynn myself after I get off this commode or whatever. But like I said, if anybody want to send a donation or whatever to my Cash App, you definitely can do so. Just inbox me. If you can't screenshot the Cash App that's pinned below, remember, it was joined September of 2023, I believe, and it's going to be a picture of my nephew on it, okay? So, I mean, not September 2023, September 2022 probably. That's probably what I was going to say, or probably say join September. I think it's one that's going to say join November and join September, but one is not a picture of me. It's going to be a picture of my nephew, and it's going to say join in September. I don't know what year it was, but it was September. It's only one of them, so you all can do that. I've been on live for almost 2 hours, well, for 2 hours, so it's my time to get out here. I did a whole hour live, and I hope I touched so many people and stuff like that, and I hope y'all got the memo of God and knowing who God is, no matter what people say, or no matter what people, you know, wish and pray against you, baby. Trust me, baby, God is living through you. I always remember that. Those people ain't doing nothing. They don't do whatever they gonna do. So I love y'all. Be safe, be blessed. And I'll talk to y'all on tomorrow. In the morning. I'll talk to y'all in the morning. Cause y'all know I gotta smoke me a cigarette in the morning, so cause I'll be done with some cigarettes Friday tomorrow or Saturday. I don't know, but they should be gone tomorrow though, cause I smoke all through the day, so I'm gonna be done with that pack and go and get with the memo in the program Monday. Get back on my detox and stuff, cause I got 3 bottles of detox. So I can detox and work out, and hopefully I can find somebody this weekend to do me a meal prep so I can pick up for Sunday and start my meal prep. So like I said, if y'all want to send a donation, inbox me. If you all already have the Cash App on your feed, you all can send to that Cash App. But if you don't have it and you want to send a donation or token, just inbox me and I'll text you all back at my earliest convenience. Love y'all. Good night. Be safe. Be blessed.